Tropical storm Pabuk, also known as Romina in the Philippines, continuing to edge further towards the west here, increasing rainfall across southeastern areas of Vietnam. We also still have our shear line continuing to dominate, stretching from the northern Mariana Islands back towards north of Palau and across central areas of the Philippines. All the while, another tropical wave starting to set up here just towards the east of Palau and Yap. Now, I think this is going to increase rainfall for the southern half of the Philippines. Not worried about a full-on Grinch storm developing here in the Philippine Sea. But let's talk first about Pabuk here, which also known as Romina in the Philippines, who was named by Benghazi despite being outside the Philippine area of responsibility. Low-level center is right in here, and you're thinking, what's going on with all the convection off towards north? That is a classic case of shear. And actually, you see in the last few frames, the convection kind of trying to blow up right around that low-level center, right about in there. And that's just kind of the influence from that low-level center, kind of escaping some of that convection, or some of that shear, I should say, back towards the north. Regardless, as this moves towards the west, basically making landfall just towards the east of Ho Chi Minh, but just north of that is where you're going to continue to see the heaviest of the precipitation associated with this storm as it comes onshore as a very low-end tropical storm. Really, this is kind of edging the threshold of this is being considered a named storm or not, according to JMA. But regardless, still got plenty of rainfall sitting up here from Ho Chi Minh all the way back towards Da Nang as that onshore flow continues to set up there. Not so much of a storm surge threat, but definitely scattered rainfall. So, if I got any of my friends here, maybe from the States or Australia, vacationing in southeastern Australia, or southeastern Vietnam for the holidays, it's definitely a messy go there for you guys. So, and of course, everybody that lives out here, thank you very much for watching. Actually, if you are in Vietnam right now, let me know in the comment section down below where you're watching from as we continue to track Romina, also known as Pabuk. But meanwhile, we're watching this, but look at our line back towards the east. That is our shear line, our just one storm after another. It is almost a training effect set up here, and that's going to continue Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe over towards Thursday for the Metro Manila area. So that does mean on Christmas Day, Manila probably going to be looking at scattered showers here, not only just for Manila, but down towards the south. In fact, significant flooding being seen in parts of Samar over towards Leyte as the influence from the onshore flow continues to set up. I mean, these images just giving you an idea of what we're talking about here as those scattered showers push overhead, even over towards Cebu, and looking at the rain. And then as we look ahead in the latter part of the week, the shear line kind of sitting right here. It lifts towards the north, but then it's going to get pushed south with our next cold surge that sets up, reducing the max temperatures actually heading into the end of the weekend by next week for parts of northern Luzon. But at the very least, this is where you got, talking about flooding in Samar, all that lifts towards the north. Parts of the NCR, Aurora, Quezon Province, all looking at heavy rainfall. This is all the way out through Friday and the Saturday. I mean, indicating 300 to maybe 400 millimeters of total precipitation in Manila, but also back towards the north, and yes, including parts of Region 2 are going to be looking at that increase in showers as well. So floodwaters can rise fast, something to keep in mind. Also, just be careful here on the holidays, especially over the Christmas, your Christmas vacation. I don't want anybody getting in issues because they're trying to get to where they need to go and end up going through some floodwaters here. Always turn around, don't drown is the fun cliche, right? Tacloban at 29, Cebu looking at the chance of rain here on your Christmas day with highs only into the 20s. Palawan at 31 degrees, but that inflow, that one storm after another, the training effect will continue to impact parts of central Luzon and over towards Manila. Actually, right in here, you can kind of see where the heaviest of the precip on our particles are set up. That means places like Angeles over towards Subic, going to continue to see that inflow wrap around behind this storm system too. So plenty of rainfall for sure continuing in your forecast. As I mentioned, there is that continued threat of flooding. If you are a surfer and you're out here on holiday or just want to get out and maybe catch some waves, I think the best spots, Siargao, definitely east coast of Samar, northern coast, so County Surf Resort, our friends out there, shout out to them, and then that flow continues to wrap in behind this storm system. All right, big shout out to everybody who is our Patreon member, actually one of our super typhoons, Abe Tolentino, he corrected me. Thank you very much. I said Abe last time. Garmin, one of our just biggest, longest supporters of Westpac Weather, and I can't thank you enough. You, Colonel Cy, Jeff Davis, Jacqueline Smith, and Gian. I'll donate more than $10 a month, but especially Garmin. You're just a hero. I really, really, I need to get it. Garmin, if you're watching, please reach out to me. We're going to send you a bunch of the new shirts and hats and stuff that we have in our merch store if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, that's what we're looking at for today in the tropics. Big thing is that inflow, moisture flow continuing to set up behind our tropical system. Meanwhile, quick update back towards north. If you want the snow for maybe a nice white Christmas, the heaviest is here in central areas of Honshu through Hokkaido, where they're looking up over a meter of snowfall in spots here. Wrap it up on their Monday. Boy, a lot. And even more setting up midweek, Thursday into Friday as that CFX snow machine continues to crank. So we're going to keep an eye on that. As always, though, if you have any questions, please let me know. We're continuing to watch our tropical system there, easterlies, onshore flow, plenty to talk about. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And as always, stay safe out there.